Because I feel like, especially in this like kind of world of podcasts and the red pill ideology, I feel like a lot of the time we hear men spewing this information about how, because like, you know, they're men and they need to spread their seed, that, you know, women should accept that a guy's gonna have urges and he might act on their urges, but she should be loyal to him and he can kind of fool around. I feel like that's a lot, at least for me, that's what I've heard a lot of, and that I think makes women more
kind of like the Andrew Tate sentiment.
Yeah, and a lot of those podcasts, you know, are in that similar realm. So I think a lot of people might go into relationships or meeting people thinking they need that roster. I mean, unless they actually want to be talking to all those people, but they think they need that to have this defense.
I mean, I don't think that women should be copying men's behavior.
Agreed. So you approve of that men's behavior?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think men should be promiscuous either.
Okay, cool.
I think the thing is though, is I think I think the double standard though is, well, we don't have to get into the double standard, but yeah, let's not get into the double standard, but shit, where was I going with this? Look, I just basically don't want to date a girl that's sleeping with another guy. Mm-hmm. Like, that's just, to me, it's,
I don't want to date a guy that's sleeping with another girl either.
Or a guy who can't commit.
Yeah. I think your initial response to me was, I was basically saying women are more likely to have other guys than men are. Now, here's the difference though, perhaps because women are basically all chasing after the top 10, top 20% of men. And we see this playing out on dating apps, and the data is in from these dating apps. Women swipe on like 10% of dudes. I don't know the exact numbers.
It's crazy. It's like if they're above 6 foot, like they're getting all the legs.
But dating apps are a horrible place to meet people.
They are, but I would say most people nowadays are actually meeting online.
I agree.
Yeah.
So they're not great places to meet people, but most people are meeting online. And so
COVID started that too.
Yeah, definitely with COVID. And and I mean, even before dating apps, like I would say women were, like if you have a room of 10 dudes and 10 women, like there's going to be like one dude in that room that all the girls want.
And is that just by attraction?
Yeah, they're just all going to want the most attractive dude. They might not be able to get him.
But don't you think that goes for, like, if there was a bunch of women in a room and there was a bunch of one man and he's picking the girl, maybe one girl in the room is getting majority of the men?
Well, yeah, certainly there might be one girl in that room who's the most attractive, but I think men tend to operate more in reality because here's the difference, right? Like, guys get slapped in the face every day with the cold, hard, brutal truth of the world, and that's through the rejection. Whereas women don't really deal with rejection on the front end. Women deal with rejection on the back end. So basically that's like when you get fuck zoned, when a guy's not willing to commit to you or he keeps you as a side chick. That's where women get rejected on the back end. Men get rejected up front really quick on the front end. Like, go up to a girl, nope, get away from it. Like, they'll get rejected.
It's less painful though. Imagine like you're trying to be with somebody, love somebody, they won't commit to you. That's getting rejected.
At least we're upfront with it and not leading you on about it.
Women also, this isn't the case for everybody, but women in general can be way more emotionally invested in relationship versus men can have, I think, way easier have that, you know, friends with benefit situation. I mean, it's biological. Women like release a chemical when they have sex with a man that they become attached, and so I think that there's a lot more.
Really? Yeah, you release oxytocin.
Yeah, women.
That's the love drug.
Yeah, women I think do build stronger bonds when they have sex with a guy.
And women in general, like I said, not everyone, but I feel like women in general look for relationships versus men aren't. There's a lot of men on dating apps who are out there and they're just kind of looking to like really casually date.
Yeah.
And I feel like women, I'm a huge believer that like feminism has completely destroyed our dating culture and has like really, I think, negatively impacted women.
Based.
Agreed.
Based.